Weaponized incompetence.
Weaponized incompetence is a woke-ass term. I learned it from TikTok. Hi everyone, welcome back to Highly Mindful. My name is Miranda Ordóñez, and today we are talking about weaponized incompetence. That sounds like a woke-ass term, as Ryan put it. Weaponized incompetence is when someone pretends they don't know how to do something or know how to do it to an appropriate level, not only to get out of doing it, but to also manipulate someone else into doing the task for shared benefit. That's a long way of saying it's basically person A going, I don't know how to do that, sorry, and it needs to get done, so person B has to do it. When I saw the video about this term, it was in reference to a heterosexual relationship where the girlfriend is complaining that her boyfriend doesn't know how to load the dishwasher properly and she has to keep nagging him on how to do it right, and she nags him for so long that the fight then becomes about her temper, not about the dishes being clean or not. And it goes on so long that she just decides to do it herself so that it can get done to the standards that she set. Now, this is different than someone having incredibly high expectations that no one could ever meet. Weaponized incompetence is a manipulation. Whoever is pretending they don't know how to do the dishes lived a whole life before they met you. So if you are the one lying about not knowing how to do the dishes, wrap it up, okay? Let's get honest. And if you are the person doing dishes incessantly because your partner just can't figure it the fuck out, this is your sign to stop doing that. It is weaponized incompetence, okay? Certainly for highly specialized skills or activities, sure, let a more experienced person do it. But for shared space, for shared responsibilities, if your partner or roommate or loved one is not meeting you halfway, you're absolutely within your right to label what's going on and figure out a solution for it on your end. And whoever just popped into your head for the last 1 minute of me describing weaponized incompetence, feel free to send them this video. We'll have a talk. All I'm trying to say is, this is a phrase that really hit home for me. I feel like I have encountered roommates or past partners who have just decided they don't know how to do something. But weaponized incompetence in general really is a manipulation.
I remember my dad used to, when he was tuning out my mom, he just pretends not to hear it. It's so obvious.
Yeah, and awkward. Awkward.
But he gives himself the excuse that at any point go, oh, I just didn't hear you.
Yeah, or I didn't know. I didn't remember.
Know. Yeah.
Ryan just dropped a nugget of wisdom, which is that weaponized incompetence is the cousin of pretending that you didn't hear somebody. Think about that. Another close cousin of weaponized incompetence is weaponized ignorance, which is, when people say something racist and pretend they didn't know it was racist. There are many people in our social circles or at work or, whatever, on the streets among us who are terrified of accepting responsibility. And that seeps in so many different ways to relationships that self-aware people hold with these types of people. We're not gonna go judge all of the people who are not ready to face themselves yet, okay? That's not the instruction, but I do encourage you to understand what your expectations are in any type of exchange, in a friendship, in an acquaintanceship, in a relationship, in a familyship. What is it that you're looking to gain and what is it that you're willing to give? And if somebody is really seriously going against that or turning it into something else or, gaslighting you or manipulating you further, then it's time to consider other options. If you feel like someone in your orbit is using weaponized incompetence at you or with you, I empower you to have a conversation with that person if you're able to kind of break down what the actual problem is. Is it the dishwasher or is it something else? Hint, it's something else. So I heavily suggest that you have these difficult conversations, which for some is gonna make you click away from this video right now. But my approach is to have the difficult conversation because I'm a time saver. I don't wanna waste this very precious resource we have, so why don't we get to the point? If there is a blockage in my life, I try my absolute best to zoom out, figure out what the pieces of it are, and then attack it like that to try and find a solution. If that's not your way, that's okay. I just want you to know that it's completely normal to assess your situation up against your standards or your expectations and decide that you want more or different or better. So much of why I wanted to start this channel was to create a space for people to observe and absorb instead of judge. I don't want you all to judge yourselves. I try my best not to judge myself for the things I think or the things that I'm curious about. I want you to be able to observe what's going on. So weaponized incompetence may not be happening in your life. It may be happening in the life of someone you know though. So talking about things like this helps you find signs in your life and in the lives of the people you love so we can all help take care of each other. A component of taking care of each other for me is continuing to have conversations like these and sharing videos like these. And if you want to stay in the conversation, subscribe and turn your notifications on. We can keep getting highly mindful together, and I will see you at the next session.